We have a voicemail number that you can call absolutely anytime you want. The number is 219-2-DAVID-P. Here's a question about our old friend Rudy Giuliani. Take a listen to this.
Hi, this is Jim from Canada.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, I was watching one of your old episodes about Rudy Giuliani.
Right.
Back a year ago. And I was wondering, have you heard what's happened to him lately? I mean, last time I heard, about a couple of months ago, he was facing the possibility of being debarred or whatever from a legal practice.
Yeah.
He was going to have his lawyer's license revoked or taken away. I was just curious, any news about Rudy lately? Just curious. Have a good day. Keep up the good work.
So
Bye.
there is Rudy news. First of all, over the last couple days, news broke that Rudy Giuliani, this is amazing. Rudy Giuliani tried to get actor Sacha Baron Cohen arrested for extortion over the entire Borat 2 fiasco with Maria Bakalova that we now know about. Rudy was suspended from YouTube over election fraud. He may be back on YouTube now. I'm not totally sure, but at one point he was suspended, and I actually saw clips during that suspension of Rudy. I guess the clips must have been on some other platform, not YouTube. Rudy still talking as recently as about 7 to 10 days ago about the election being stolen from him by Joe Biden, stolen from Trump by Joe Biden, and there is reportedly a criminal investigation going on into Rudy Giuliani. So that's the latest with Rudy Giuliani. On today's bonus show, we are going to talk about Miami Beach declaring a state of emergency over the absolute insanity of spring break crowds that have flocked there because it's been promoted as just being wide open. It's COVID freedom, as framed by many. And we're going to talk about this on the bonus show. And it's particularly funny because, as many of you know, we're going to be on the show's taking a week off next week. And I was actually being fully vaccinated myself. I was actually thinking with my girlfriend of driving to a beach somewhere and, maybe South Carolina, but South Carolina is not really that warm yet in March. Maybe Florida. I love Miami Beach. And then I saw it's spring break hell. It's COVID hell. It's absolutely nuts. So we decided to go somewhere else. I am going to be going somewhere else, but it's going to be a place that requires testing, for example, to go and this type of thing. And so I tweeted about this over the weekend saying, I'm really glad I made the decision not to go there. And some blue checkmark right winger, I didn't even know who he was, but you'll find this if you look at my Twitter, sort of like tweeted an attack on me saying, you're vaccinated and you're still so afraid of something that even for unvaccinated people has like a 1% death rate that you're still not coming down to Florida. And within like minutes of that tweet, Florida declared a state of Miami Beach declared a state of emergency and a curfew. So yes, it's less about will I as a vaccinated person get sick on the beaches of Miami. It's more about it doesn't sound fun. I don't want to go and be in a curfew situation with all sorts of unvaccinated, untested people going completely crazy. Now, that's not interesting to me. And I felt like instantly vindicated by my choice as Miami Beach is now in a state of emergency. We will talk about that on the bonus show. That's a big lead up. We also will talk about the Biden White House staff cannabis policy, which just led to some people being let go. And we will have more about this entire Putin-Biden debate idea with Biden calling Putin a killer and the coverage that it's received. We will also talk about that and more on today's bonus show. How do you get access to the bonus show? It's very easy. You sign up at joinpakman.com. That's it. We have an unpublished new secret coupon code. I'm telling you, but no one else. That code is immoral21, all one word, all lowercase. It's an immorally cheap discount. I might regret it. A year from now, I might look back and say, that was disgusting when I offered that coupon code. You can also simply become a patron on Patreon at least the $5 a month level. Patreon.com/David Pakman Show. All right. I'll see everybody on the bonus show. And then tomorrow we're here this week. We're off next week, and then we'll be back.